The following program is a production of Ho'ike Kauai Community Media. The Ho'ike Weekly has been made possible in part by the Rice Street Business Association and Kauai Family Magazine. Aloha, Kauai! September is on the way and it's bringing some action with it. Between protest rallies, golf tournaments, and cultural festivals, we hope you can find some time for the live symphony orchestra and jazz performances that are also happening this week. Let's plan your calendar together. I'm Trisha Allen, and this is the Ho'ike Weekly. Our community calendar is always stuffed with things to do, and we know how much you hate missing the details. So we've created a nice little website that has all the info you need organized and in one place. We even made it incredibly easy to get there. Just click the tiny URL link in our show notes whenever you like, and it'll take you immediately there. You can go ahead and ditch the pen and paper now, because here's all of Kauai's upcoming events happening September 1st through September 7th. The Kauai Filipino Chamber of Commerce Foundation will host the 23rd Annual Scholarship Golf Tournament on Monday, September 1st at the Wailua Golf Course with a 7 a.m. shotgun start and registration beginning at 6 a.m. The 4-person modified scramble will conclude with an awards luncheon at 11 a.m. at the Lidgate Beach Pavilion. The luncheon will be open to the public. Indivisible Kauai will host a Labor Day rally on Monday, September 1st from 9 a.m. till 11 a.m. on the sidewalks fronting the highway at Kukui Grove Mall in Lihui. The rally will highlight support for workers, fair wages, jobs, and benefits while also standing against unconstitutional power grabs and targeting of vulnerable communities. Guest speakers and music Kauai custom sounds will be featured. Parking will be available in the lot fronting Kauamuali'i Highway, with signs and volunteers guiding participants safely to the sidewalk. On September 5th, Waimea will be holding their First Friday festivities at Hofgard Park, right across from the old Ishihara Market. Waimea's First Fridays are always full of live entertainment, ono food, and crafts for everyone. The fun starts at 6 p.m. The Kauai Chamber of Commerce is hosting a business pauhana on Thursday, September 4th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Kalu Kalu at 1624 in Kapa'a. Guests will enjoy pupus, drinks, and giveaways while also learning about how Kauai FCU, Vai Collective, and partners are transforming the former Otsukas into a new community space. Registration to attend this event is required. The Kauai Concert Sinfonia is set to open the Kauai Concert Association's 51st concert season on Saturday, September 6th at the KCC Performing Arts Center. Maestro Tito Munoz will conduct musicians from all over the country in Mahler's Symphony No. 1, entitled Titan. This is an all-ages show with doors opening at 6 p.m. and the concert beginning at 7. Pihana Ka'ikena will present Na Mamo Kaya Ulu on Saturday, September 6th. This event runs from 8 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. at the Kauai War Memorial Convention Hall and is open to the public. It'll feature workshops in La'au, Lapa'au, Lomi Lomi, Ho'oponopono, and other traditional practices, along with Hawaiian games, cultural demonstrations, food booths, and keiki-friendly activities. Film screenings, a silent auction, and a country store will also be included in the day's events. Halelihui turns into a jazz lounge on Sunday, September 7th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. as the pop-up speakeasy returns with live music from Lady Ipo and Friends. It's going to be an early evening of smooth sounds, whiskey tasting, and good company, all in support of local artists. Entry is open to all with a 1-drink minimum, and pupus will also be available. Last week, we told you about some upcoming classes happening at the Hawaii Children's Theater and promised a chat with some of the teachers involved. Well, we're not ones to break a promise, and we're good at making connections. So here's the Ho'ike Weekly's Community Connections for you regarding HCT's upcoming fall class schedule. Hawaii Children's Theater has been super busy preparing for fall with 3 exciting programs for kids all across Kauai. One class is for the younger keiki with big imaginations. A second class is all about action-packed fun superheroes and stage combat. While the third class is a classic boot camp happening during fall break, and it ends in a performance of The Lion King Kids. Information about all these classes is available online at hctkauai.org. But you and I both know these classes wouldn't be possible without amazing teachers. They're so amazing, in fact, they stopped by Ho'ike to give us details about all the classes. Let's take a look. So, Tom, HCT has a very exciting lineup this fall. Can you walk us through the different classes being offered and who they're designed for?
Oh, sure. First, we have Little Stars, Big Imaginations. It's a brand new class for a brand new group. A lot of parents have asked us to put together something for the littles, the keikis that are sort of not served by the rest of our programs. So this one is for 4 to 8-year-olds. Meets on Saturday mornings from 9 to 10, from September 6th through the 1st of November. And it's basically an introduction to theater through creative play with a bunch of kids. And Justine Fain, who's an incredibly talented actor. If you saw SpongeBob, she was Sandy. If you're going to see Music Man this fall, she will be Marion the Librarian. She is amazing with kids. She did the drama program in Summer Stars this year. Okay. And the kids were crazy for her, and she loves littles. So I think it's going to be a bunch of fun on Saturday mornings. So that's one. The second one is Heroes and Villains. That's a workshop that Colton Moore and I are doing. So we're looking to put together a bunch of kids and some scenarios and some scenes using heroes, villains, acting, and also stage combat. That group is 8 to 12. That meets on Saturday mornings from 10:30 to noon. Same dates from the 6th of September through the 1st of November. And Colton is terrific at that. They have taught it again this summer and was one of the favorite workshop classes.
Aloha, Colton. Now, can you please tell us what makes Superstage different from all the other theater programs?
So definitely one of the things that makes a given theater program unique is there's always going to be a certain type of hook, right? And in this case, the hook is sort of the unique skill set that we're drawing on in order to both teach students towards and also sort of tailor the product towards. And for us, that's going to be stage combat. So we're going to be building and operating around a skill set that involves sort of this, the mechanics of stage combat, of like sort of fabricating the hit and the throw and everything like that in order to sort of build that that tension and the combative elements that are going to make the core conceit of this workshop really stand out.
Oh, and stage combat looks pretty impressive on the stage. So what kind of techniques do you use to teach the kids how to perform them safely but also realistically?
So that's a great question. So I like to tell them my main rule is sort of, first off, everything has to be as safe as possible. Safety is the top priority. The second rule is, even though I am an improv teacher, it's the other main workshop that I teach, nothing is improvised. And then as far as the main technical rule that I tell them is there's this sort of 90-10 ratio of what needs to happen. 10% of stage combat is throwing the hit, right? Like you want to make a hit that's really easily telegraphed and very easy to dodge, but 90% of it is selling the hit. Whenever somebody's grabbed or punched or pushed or something like that, like the shove is actually very light. It's just a light tap. And maybe even just a flick of the tip of your fingers or something like that. And then it is the full body reaction of the person who receives the shove so that they get to control the direction and speed and way in which they fall.
And that is what will convey to the audience whether it was a light tap or like a huge superhero like punch through the wall kind of thing, right?
Exactly.
That's really cool. Now, what do you find that the kids love the most about exploring the heroes and the villains and, of course, the stage combat?
So I think no matter who you ask, whether they're 8 or 80, if you ask somebody the question, what is a superpower that you wish you had? Everyone has a clear answer. Whether it's, the ability to fly or be invisible or teleport or be able to breathe effortlessly underwater, right? And everybody just sort of has this wish or power fulfillment fantasy that they've always wanted to be a part of. And then the other part of it is that I think that especially for kids and especially for children in theater, everyone wants to be part of the action, right? Like nobody wants to be a passive onlooker for the major events that are happening in their life. They want to be center stage. They want to swoop in, do some dramatic action and save the day. And heroism is all about that. Now,
kids don't need prior theatrical experience in order to do this class, right?
Not at all.
So what's the showcase at the end gonna be like? What can people expect?
I gotta be totally honest with you, I'm not sure yet. My through line is that people are going to come in with their own input. It's going to be more student driven. So if somebody really wants to play a speedster, for example, then we're gonna choreograph the scene such that when someone throws a punch at them, time sort of stops and they can just sort of act at their own speed and everyone slows down around them. And if someone's playing like a Hulkster, like an invincible, like juggernaut type character, then they're just gonna crash through walls and demolish the scenery and everything like that as part of their action. It's all gonna be big, full body motions and everything. And so without having started the class yet, I don't know quite yet what the class is going to look like until I think the space is populated by my heroes.
And what's the third thing you got going on?
Third thing is the fall boot camp. Along with the school vacation, we do a boot camp, October 6th through the 10th, Monday through Friday from 9 to 4 p, and then Saturday performance at 6 p.m. This fall, we're doing Lion King.
What are the ages for that class?
That class is 8 through 15. I love the boot camp classes. What I love about it is you have a bunch of kids who are excited to be there, excited to spend time with other kids who love theater, but also there's a goal through the production of a show in short term. It's a crunch schedule. There's a lot of work being done. But at the same time, I love watching them discover how good they can be.
That's awesome. So what's the most exciting transformation that you've noticed from the beginning to performance night?
Always confidence.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a kid who comes in who, well, I don't really sing. I'm not much of a dancer. And then by Friday, they're hitting it.
And the confidence they earn is something they can use in real life situations too, not just on the stage.
I say that all the time. You don't have to be an actor to take a course. These are skills that can help you. How do you organize it? How do you get rid of the white noise and focus on what you need to do? This is all the skills that theater can bring to kids.
It's a lot of info, so in case people didn't write it down, where can they go to get complete details?
Oh, sure. hctkauai.org. Can I do this? Or are you going to put it across the screen?
Yeah.
hctkauai.org.
Perfect. The drama of fall. Mahalo to both Tom and Colton for stopping by to give us the inside scoop on HCT's upcoming fall classes. All the information can be found at hctkauai.org, or you can scan this little QR code. All right, Kauai, that's all the ho'ike we have for you this week. Don't forget to click the tiny URL link in our show notes to get more info about any of the events we covered in today's episode. Enjoy your Labor Day, and we'll catch you next week for more. I'm Trisha Allen, wishing you love and aloha. Ho'ike Kauai Community Media's president and CEO is Allegra Gaines. Administrative assistant, Leiko Someda. Production and education services by Roger Olson. Production and IT services by Max Richardson. News and events producer, Trisha Allen. County producer and social media manager, Olivia Franco.